Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. I feel so well rested, you guys. I went and took a short rest. I got 3.5 hours sleep, and my Fey ancestors kicked in, and now I feel absolutely fantastic. I might take another nap maybe at some point before I go to work in the morning, but this is I feel refreshed. This is good. This is amazing. And I have tea as well that I've been drinking, and it's weird. It was weird having like chips and stuff for breakfast though. That was strange. Oh, I see how it is, Ishman. I see how it is. Ishman block, Ishman ban. Joke. JK. Good morning, you guys. So, guys, welcome to the stream. I imagine that you guys here already will already know these links, but if you do not, perhaps you should consider heading over to the Discord, where we have a community in there that I am very proud of. I'm very proud to brag about them because they are so. That's all right, Ishman. My community. They're so welcoming, happy, inclusive, friendly. They will teach you, but they won't mansplain to you. They're just amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And so yeah, hop in the Discord. Come and be part of the family. It's great. Proper family feel Discord. If you guys want to get into a game, you can see my Twitter there. Just pop me a follow, send me a DM, and I'll get you in the diary. Once you're in here, you get a game. Simple as. So I think I've got a space that's come up on the 25th, for example, of July. Other than that, it's late August, so let me know. And if you want to catch up on all the other streams, head over to YouTube. On YouTube, I'm currently in the process of updating the 24-hour streams and the other streams. They are all very close. I think all the 24-hour streams will be uploaded tonight, and by tomorrow I will have finished all of the other. Streams from this week, including yesterday's Wizards and Wardrobes, with that with that last scene, which was oh so sweet. Yeah. Now, I also have a Patreon, you guys. I really appreciate my Patreons. We are working on making more content. In fact, me and Kienna are looking at doing some background story-based roleplay in which we would upload to the Patreon for patrons only. And you can become a patron for as little as $1. So please do consider that. Our higher tiered patrons also get special benefits. I do merch. There is my merch link. And and there is a competition for some merchandise as well, where you can get like a t-shirt. You can also get a sketch pad, a hardback sketch pad there, that's an A5, or a notebook. Yeah. All proper merchandise. Lovely. But $25 Patreons and $50 Patreons will get an exclusive piece of merch. A t-shirt in black with a gold crest. And the gold crest is not available on my merchandise site yet. It is completely exclusive to Patrons, so worth considering. I think that's me. I think we can go and get Kienna. I think it is time to go and get the guys. Except I've not got the right scene up, so you are live, but we can't see you. Now we can see you. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. Good job, A+ grad.
Thank you. Thank you.
We know what we're doing.
Well, I was sort of reveling in the fact that Tahina's absolutely still sore about yesterday. Tahina's part of the Wizards and Wardrobes crew. Usual story, Kienna? Should we go round first and then come to you?
Usual.
Okay. So today I will be bringing back Cord Mazak. Cord Mazak is a dwarf who stumbles onto different scenarios, not really sure how he gets anywhere, but seems to do okay. You know, he makes friends along the way, and really that's the real prize, isn't it? It's the friends we make along the way. Yeah, that's Cord. So let's go round. We'll go on screen order, so let's go to Kyle, the Stalwart Geek, or Stalwart Initiative.
Hi. Today I'm going to be playing Vasar Vesper Song. Too many V's. I'm going to be playing Vasar Vesper Song, who is a native to the Feywild. He is an Eladrin, currently in autumn as their emotional season / state. Very happy, very content. Him and his childhood friend Una have left their home village because they became just bored, I guess it would be. Just not happy with the small town life. There's no adventure, you know. There's nothing fabulous. There's nothing to, you know, to get excited about. So we hit the road, and now we've just been kind of journeying from place to place, just seeing what there is out there, and yeah, trying to find some meaning or something. His main job is to try to keep in line Miss Brightwood, as she tends to lose her cool a little bit, you know. She was a lightning bug at one point when in the village, and calm and serene and, you know, slightly wonderful. And now she's a phoenix. You know, she's fiery, vibrant, and proud and full of anger. So yeah, it's kind of his mission. They're just powering around and trying to find some cool shit.
Cool. Well, we'll carry on going around the clock then, and we'll go straight to Miss Brightwood, Miss Una Brightwood, or as we know her, Arasavad. Welcome.
Eris. I'm Eris. For the record, it's Eris Savad.
Arasavad. I will butcher
Eris
any name you
Savad.
guys give to me. Okay, that is it's becoming my brand.
It's cool. I like to see how people pronounce it because everybody pronounces it slightly differently. So it kind of, I don't know. I'm doing a study on it. I'll do results later. I am playing Una Brightwood. You know, I've been traveling with Vasar for quite a while. We're pretty good friends, but you know, he's always so uptight, you know? But you know, I'm just trying to have a good time, and sometimes I forget my own strength. It's not my fault. I just kind of, you know, things happen, and you know, one day we'll find somewhere we like, eventually, right?
Out there.
Oh, and thank you very much to Potato Hollow, also known as another type of hollow somewhere online, who's pledged £10 via Patreon. Thank you very much. And you can use that £10 in-game today, perhaps to donate a Wild Magic Surge. Up to you. Next around the clock, we have the Great Haley.
Hello! I was like hoping the train would pass by the time it got to me. But hi guys, I'm the Great Haley. I'm playing Kai, a halfling rogue who is just the cutest little cinnamon bun. She's trying her best and just wants to explore the Feywild and just wants to see what the world has to offer. And she just so happened to run into somebody that may or may not be good for her. Who knows?
And I guess that takes us to, last but most certainly not least, Other Doc. Or Jim.
Greetings. I am Jim, Jim Ryan, otherwise known as Other Doc online in many places. And today I'm going to be playing Klein Varick, who is a gnomish sorcerer. And some might even call him a professional boaster in some ways, because he is apparently a very powerful and famous adventurer who has saved many a life and many a civilization, and will never hesitate to tell you about it. He doesn't generally offer a lot in the way of proof of these things, but you know, if people are kind enough to put him up for the night, or buy him a few rounds of drinks in his as he's traveling, then you know, he very graciously accepts that. He had not too long ago encountered Kai, apparently perhaps with some other folks in that situation. Perhaps he told some spectacular tales and perhaps seemed to do something terribly heroic, but and Kai has been sort of attached to him since then, and he's actually finding this very strange emotion. I think it's called concern. Yes, concern that perhaps he might not be the best traveling companion for her, but nevertheless,
she might be a little obsessed with you, a little bit.
So perhaps he's so as he's trying to figure out what to do about that, it's well, she wanted to see the Feywild, so yeah, certainly let's go do that. It couldn't be. How bad can it be?
I've just realised as well. I'm gonna turn off the chroma key on the background because most of you are wearing or sitting in green rooms, and I've got this beautiful but strange combination of I can see it shining through behind Kyle.
My torso is a hole in the universe. That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I like it. I like it. Keep it.
We're there.
I think it's beautiful. He has Jim as a floating head.
Literally, a floating head with a sword.
Whoever looks so pretty.
I mean, I could leave it if you guys want it.
I love it. I'm okay with this.
Yes, please.
I feel like I've been outvoted. I feel like I've been outvoted on this. So do what you like.
Oh no! I'll leave it for a little while. We'll see how it goes. We'll say that KiennaS pulling some fey bullshit on us. And
This
that's
is where it starts.
My magic extends into the real world as well, clearly.
yeah. Hang there. Are you wearing green as well, Kienna? Like if you
It's darker though. It's probably.
Oh, you look like a ghost.
Oh my god, is it working?
Slightly.
It's beautiful.
Oh, this is so funny.
What can I say? Wear green. It'll be fine.
This is great. Oh, okay.
Good
Oh,
start,
yes,
guys.
Kienna.
Good start.
Let's dive into the adventure, shall we? Welcome, dear adventurers and dear viewers, to the Feywild, a land full of magic and greenery, clearly. And a lot of fey bullshit, as we may call it. All of you, chat included, I guess, has received a letter in a very fancy envelope and with a seal that, if some of you are familiar with the Summer Court, certainly bears resemblance to such. If you pop it open, inside you see a what looks at first to be a blank letter, but as you open it, writing in the most elegant of cursive starts to write itself on the paper. And inside it says, you may react as you wish. Inside it says, you are cordially invited to the party of Artigan of the Summer Court. Food and refreshments will be provided, as well as entertainment. And for those of you who are our adventurers today, in brackets it says, you! And before you even finish reading that last word, you are suddenly not where you were before.
Oh my goodness, that was quick.
Are we together?
Yeah, and all of you are together. This is the first time that some of you have been meeting each other. Those of you who haven't been traveling together.
Are these the kind of parties you have here?
I mean, it could be. I don't know. What I do know is I've got to stop getting these random bloody invitations. I need to catch the bugger who's putting them in my pocket.
You put people in your pockets?
VP.
Well, that was fun.
So are we? Is it just us five, and that's it?
So currently,
Okay.
all of you are just together in what seems to be one of these fields that sometimes appears in the Feywild. The grasses are quite high, so for those of you who are shorter than elven height, it kind of comes up a little uncomfortably high. These beautiful wildflowers, so colors that aren't, native to your home for some of you, or for some of you, very familiar. Bright pinks and purples and unnatural blues. However, it almost seems like you are in just this one illuminated area that kind of just seems to encircle all of you. Well, everything that's kind of beyond a 15-foot radius from you is dark.
Oh, Lady Una, here we go again. This better not be a waste of time.
Oh, but I love wastes of time.
Right? I promised you, something exciting, and I can't deliver with all this. I don't know if you set this up or if the.
Oh, but this is exciting. Where do you think we are exactly?
I don't know. Let's ask them. Maybe this is their doing. Kind of walk over to the small folk.
So Kai, 2'9" little Kai is like jumping, like trying to see over this line as much as she can. So she's just jumping a whole lot. And if she sees y'all coming over, she's like, "Look, tall people."
Oh yes, perhaps they have some idea what's going on here. Hello, I say, looking through the grass, just sort of. Yes, are you our hosts? Yeah, in this the thing for which we received invitation.
No, we're guests too.
Oh, indeed. Well then, perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I say, doffing my hat. I am Klein Varick, the great Klein. Perhaps you've heard of me. And this is my companion, Kai.
Kai, like, she waves her hand, and then, like, she kind of panics a little bit. She's like, wait, no, I'm supposed to bow. And she kind of, like, half bows, trying to be, like, polite. So she's like, hi.
See, Lady Una, they must know your royalty.
Your royalty?
Yes.
Why, yes, dear.
Quickly make some adjustments to my coat.
See, so Scrat, what's your character's name?
Hello. Yes, I'm just getting her into that. My name's Card. I've never met royalty neither. He'll walk up to Una, spit on his hand, and offer a handshake.
It's a barbaric ritual. Just go with it.
She takes it. I mean, she doesn't even hesitate. She takes it and shakes your hand.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure as well. I'm Una. Just call me Una.
Now, I don't think that I'm the host, either. Card, by the way, Card Mazak. I don't know if I said that. I'll say it again, just in case.
His breath smells a little bit like alcohol, like if she's been drinking for a while.
That is a damned lie.
Who are you talking to?
Sorry. Every now and again. It's not
like him before.
Brush over that. It's someone called Diemma. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
You have a friend. Good, excellent.
Can we come alone?
Back from that one, dear.
I've not given a good first impression this time round. Well, I've attended a few of these party things though now. Now they tend to be either something to do with murders or something to do with framing.
Ooh, murder.
Well, I frame well.
Not that kind of framing, but yes, I'm sure you look lovely.
Thank you.
I didn't want to be here for that kind of party.
I mean, like I said, I'm not the host. I'm sure if we file an official complaint, they'll look into it.
I would like to file an official complaint.
I guess just write on the back of the letter, see what happens.
And she turns to Clint. I don't have paper. Can you get it later?
Speaking of filing a complaint, have any of you seen anyone around here to file anything to?
I can't see anything.
Yeah.
She's like back to jumping again, trying to like look over the horizon.
Una will go towards the edge in whatever random direction looks good to her.
Okay, so as you get closer to the edge of this, illuminated spot, you're realizing that it's not just darkness. This is like a full-on drop to nothingness.
What do you see?
Nothing.
Not a lot.
Scary.
No, they're literally nothing.
Oh.
You sort of start walking. Well, no, that can't possibly be nothing. Oh my goodness, there's nothing down there.
What if we go a different direction? There can't be just nothingness.
I'll start walking around the circle, just following the side. I doubt that this is going to change anything, but I don't know magic either.
Lady Una, didn't we have a conversation about throwing small people earlier? Like what happens when you throw them a distance?
Back in
Guys, like
No, I
trying to
didn't mean
hide.
anything like that. I'm sorry, I was just spitballing here, spitballing.
we just sink down into the grass.
Yeah, so it's true. We do have a wild magic surge table. Now, Potato has donated a random nat 1. I believe Kienna has gone for who it is. 4?
Yeah, that's for Una.
Una, could you
Oh.
please... Could you please, whilst I hastily go and grab the wild magic surge table, roll me a D150, and I'll hope it's not in the high numbers, because I don't think we've actually got 150 yet.
I have
If,
I have a D10,000 table as well.
we do have the D10,000, but we've been making one
Oh.
in the Scrat Academy
Discord.
Discord, which also includes one effect, which is literally just me showing up.
I love it because it's
Literally
horrifying.
just me. I don't know why, but it is.
KiennaS
So, yeah.
here to haunt your dreams.
Awesome.
Yeah, so roll a D150, which is / roll 1D150 if you don't know how to do that. Una.
Fine, you know magic, don't you?
Yes, of course. There's perhaps some completely reasonable explanation for this sort of thing. It's a lot of times magic comes and goes in waves. It can be a bit unpredictable in certain areas, and I strongly suspect this would be one of those areas. I've not been into the Feywild before, but it is a thing talked about amongst my people. And things can happen rather randomly sometimes.
Boy, do they ever.
I should take this moment to announce that I am playing a wild magic sorcerer, so this table will probably see some good deal of use.
Do you think that maybe you can identify where we're at? Maybe if it's the field of nothingness, or it's that capsule, we're stuck somewhere.
There you go.
I'm just sort of like sort of testing the air and trying to see if I can
You're not
look
gonna
as though I
find
know what I'm doing.
Yeah, as you're doing, you're like, is there any wind? Nope.
Look like we got a new
Because I did not take Arcana.
We are part of somebody's good time. I just don't know if we're going to be getting the happy ending or not.
Una, you lose your sense of smell for 3d6 turns.
Awesome. At least I can't smell anybody's BO.
I smell nice, thank you.
The alcohol
I
and card's
smell
breath.
They're the
I
whole.
smell rosemary.
Yeah, so as you kind of are looking around,
Smell of nothing now.
Yes, I smell nothing.
you smell it's not just the nothingness from the void, it's now nothingness. It's getting into all your senses.
Because nothing is terrible.
And as you kind of start glancing around, the light goes out.
So it's like pitch black.
It is pitch black.
Magical darkness or just straight up regular?
It's magical.
Okay.
I don't like
And-
this.
Right.
Wait for it. This is the good part. This is when we
And
go.
you feel the ground underneath you start to shift upwards as if it was carrying you upwards. And
Trying to like steady yourself, like what is happening?
and as you seem to be elevated out of this nothing, and suddenly there's a break in the darkness as you are surrounded by light, and not just light, an arena of people watching. You are smack dab in the middle of what seems to be a circular, like a coliseum. I will turn down that music. There we go.
I'll help.
Yeah.
And it's bright lights. It's almost blinding, especially after that darkness. As you wave to nobody. And nothing.
Oh.
Don't think there's anyone there.
At least I can smell them.
At this point, the music fades out. And you see, now that your eyes have kind of adjusted back to the sudden light, it's like a coliseum. People in all of the different levels of this place, it's reaching far beyond, the same way that the trees in the Feywild, you can almost not see the tops, the same way with here. But there's a very obvious centerpiece where you see an archfey, for those of you who are native to here. Pretty easy to pick out an archfey when they are here. A somewhat elven looking man, but his features, for those of you, are just a little too sharp, just a little too pronounced. Long blonde hair, and wearing a luxurious green robe as he just lounges in this chair.
Oh, hey, those of you that aren't elves are supposed to go down on your hands and knees. That's an archfey. It's tradition. Really, they'll take offense if you guys don't do it.
She drops.
Bowed.
Una will bow.
Deeply into the grass.
Cord spits on his hand and walks forward. Pleasure to meet you.
He is at least a few rows up. So
You try to get up to him.
are you gonna try to climb up to him?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. If he's the host, I should go and say hello. I know party etiquette. And when you see the host, you shake his hand, you look him in the eye, and you say hello. Thank you for inviting me. That's the rules.
You see,
I'm
as you
hearing
try
different
to,
stories.
as you try to approach the stands, you are immediately stopped by two guards, dressed in green elaborate armor and with animal masks on. They can't
What
see their
kind of
faces.
animal masks?
One of them is a fox, and the other's a deer.
Oh, this is the purge. Oh, everybody. Good.
Or it's the Crucible in Fable 3.
Yeah.
And they hold up their spears and block your path.
I don't think he wants you up there.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna go say hello. Is there a problem here?
They start pushing you back
All right.
towards.
You're gonna be like
No
that.
words.
Rude.
Mr. Cord, you're probably safer over here in the
I
dust.
guess I'll join you.
Are you the one who invited us here?
There's a
She
kind
yells
of,
like from the ground still.
yeah, there's a kind of deathly quiet as all of the, almost, it seems like all the eyes shift towards this archfey. And she says, "Why, yes, you could call me Odigan. You have been invited, in a sense, to provide entertainment. See, I have heard such tales of all of you. You piqued quite my interest."
Your stories do get around.
Yes, apparently. Well, of course they have. Indeed.
Mhm.
Now, I can promise you that almost none of them tales are true, okay? At least I've not been charged.
We do not care for, how do you say, the mortal laws. The only laws here are those of mine and of the Summer Court. As those two would be able to tell you, gesturing towards the Eladrins.
Do we know of this archfey specifically?
You would have known about Odigan. He's not on the level of like Oberyn and Lady Tatiana, but she is certainly of a, I guess you would say, a lord or lady in the summer court.
Okay.
So, you know that he is obsessed with finding fun and coming up with new ways of having everybody in his court at least have fun.
Yeah, I'll vigorously elbow Una. Oh, look, we're in luck. Now, step back away from the rest of them, and, well, we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll provide the fun.
Perhaps.
A great pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. It is a most gracious honor of you to invite us here to your most august presence.
I like you. Let's hope we stay that way. Now, I was hoping that all of you would be able to provide entertainment for the party. As you see, the last group of entertainers that were supposed to come, they ended up, let's say, displeasing us. And he kind of gestures, and you see in a small cage 4 little squirrels right next to him.
I don't know, they look pretty entertaining to me.
They're much more entertaining in this form than they have ever been.
What kind of entertainment are you expecting from us?
Well, I was thinking of doing a little game show. Oh, rather, not a little game show, the grand game show.
Hoping
Okay.
improv theater, but sure.
All right, what does that entail?
Well, all of you would be the contestants. My audience here gesturing towards the Coliseum and the DM gesturing towards chat.
Oh, they look fearsome, all right.
I've seen these sorts before. We're in trouble.
Yes.
So, I thought it would be fair that you could provide the ideas for these little competitions. There will be prizes. There will be punishment for those who do not win each round.
Can I opt out of the punishments?
I feel
They
like
might
that would
be
take.
good.
I feel like that would take away from
It's
some of
not
the
my
fun.
kink.
Well, not so sure then.
I do like prizes. Let us begin this game show.
Very well. And she kind of looks around. Does anyone have an idea? And you see, do any of you say anything?
She turns to Klein. She's like, I play a good flute. Let's see if it's any music competitions.
No, I've been told that I'm all right at fighting.
Oh, I heard that you're not.
Well, I guess my reputation precedes me.
At that point, you hear somebody from within the audience shout, "Magic Pie Contest chases!"
What?
I'm not sure about this.
I don't.
I don't know what. Do I chase the magic pies? Do they chase me?
And Oligeta says, "Why don't we find out?" And snaps his finger.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Immediately, your surroundings shift. Maybe it was all an illusion, or maybe this is an illusion, or something has subtly transformed. As you are still within the confines of the Coliseum, but you are now in a kitchen. A very, very large, elaborate kitchen. Think like Hell's Kitchen.
Can I
kind of
reach
deal.
the counters?
It would be a struggle.
Are there stools?
You could find some.
Okay. Guards, can I have a stool, please?
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
start looking around the kitchen to see if there's anything that's already made.
You're opening fridges.
I mean, if they said magic pie chasing contest eating thing, I guess I'll just take a pie and what's the game? Can someone tell us the rules?
So, for those of you who are tall enough to see, which is, you know, a bit of a struggle for the gnome and the halfling, but you can kind of see. There are 5 pies. I have to count how many of you there were. It's like, wait.
At least 2.
The number will be
Arcane
steadily
math.
decreasing as we go, I expect.
Math. There
It's fine.
were 5 pies on the counter. Each of them, they all smell very delicious. What is
For
your
those that can't
what is
smell
your
them.
favorite?
Yeah.
What is your favorite pie? All of you.
Well, now my perfect Sunday. It's
Scratch.
Actually, my favorite pie is not a pie at all. This might be sacrilege, but I'm terribly partial to a rhubarb crumble.
I don't like pie.
I like dragonfly elderberry pie. Ooh,
Okay.
delicious.
I like a cheesecake.
That could be technically a pie for some people.
Yeah. I would like a cheesecake.
It was.
Okay.
It's funny because I was also going to say, well, I'll probably pick elderberry. Elderberry.
Okay.
I'd probably, I'll just go with lemon meringue since I can't think of anything better right now.
I do like a pie. I like key lime. That's a pie.
Probably a pie.
Actually, I actually looking at all the pies now, I do actually quite like all the pies. I'm just saying.
So all of you do see your favorite pie of choice. And
Those of us that can see.
you hear Artigan's voice boom out once more, already amplified by magic. The rule here is to be the first one to finish. The last one to finish will get a punishment. First one will win a prize. The others will just move on to the next round.
I am running towards my pie.
Yeah, Una's just gonna reach on in and start eating.
So
As you reach out for them, the pie suddenly sprouts legs and starts running.
So,
Perfect.
question: Are they
Basic.
running like on the ground or running like on counters or something?
On the counters.
Okay. So I love you guys. Just letting you know now. I want to climb the closest tall person.
Okay, make me an athletics check. Climb on that person.
I approve of this decision.
So 13 good enough for me to climb somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
Choose one of the elections to climb.
Vasar, she climbs you like on like up your leg, up your back, and like jumps off of you to land onto the counter so that she can go chase her pie.
What?
And I want to
I'm
try to
going-
like I want to push him with force, like maybe push him back when she does that.
Oh.
Okay. Rashar, make me a athletics check to see if you can prevent yourself from being shoved.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. But we'll give her a shot.
Nope. You get shoved away from the counter.
Ugh. Well,
I'm
she's
sorry.
As this music starts playing.
Oh, this is absurd.
I'm just going to circle around and wait for my pie to reach near the edge of the counter and hit it with a ray of frost.
I'm gonna dash like a madman, using my dash action and my full monk speed to run 70 feet after my pie.
Jeez. Man.
Okay, how about we all roll initiative just to see who goes first?
Good idea.
Dang. Ooh. Not bad. It'll take a second.
In a blur, cords just wait, and you blink and he's not there anymore. And he is suddenly with a pie in hand.
I've not got a spoon, so I'll be using my fingers and just scooping out the crumble as it crumbles away.
A living creature.
Down my chin and in my beard. Oh, this is. I love a rhubarb crumble. I do. Oh, this is great.
Oh my god. Okay, Kai. So you are now on the counter. Your pie has already had a head start of running. It's about, about tiny little legs on the bottom of its chin.
We have probably about like the same length of leg.
Yeah.
I hope it jumps off you.
So yeah, I want to do the same. I want to run after it, and then I want to use a dash as well to get after it.
Okay, make me a dex saving throw.
Like saving throw.
You failed to realize there is butter on this counter as you dash, and your foot steps on this pad of slightly melted butter as you whoosh, slide.
Can I slide with style? Like I'm like you see baseball players like when they're sliding towards a base. That's her. She's
Roll me a
like
performance
sliding.
check. Roll me a performance check to see how cool you look. Hell yeah, you look
Yeah.
awesome. But you slide past your pie,
Oh.
all the way far beyond it as you try to grab at
Tries to
it.
grab at it. Like, no.
All right, who's up next? That would be Una. What do you want to do?
Una's just going for her pie. She's going straight for it.
Okay. You're gonna just make me a sleight of hand or dex check as you try to grab this pie, which is trying its damnedest to run on its tiny little legs away from you.
Oh, well, it doesn't really make a difference. It's all dex anyways. Nope.
No, it jumps onto you and then off of you.
What? Oh, gosh.
It hops to another counter.
Never liked elderberry.
Klein, what do you want to do?
Right. So I'm just going to see if I can anticipate where my pie is going to go, and when it gets near the edge of, wait for it to get near the edge of a counter, and just try to ray of frost it.
Okay. I believe that's an attack roll, correct?
I think so. Yes.
Yes. So roll that attack to see if it hits the pie.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, it's a pie.
It's like how JC is a pie have. It's like 20 AC.
Dexterous pie.
And you see it, just, and as it leaps from one counter to another, and your pie is now frozen as it just clatters to the ground.
Excellent. I will pick it up and sort of stare at it for a moment, and then realize that I have to figure out a way how to eat a frozen pie.
Yep. Okay, Bashar, what do you want to do?
Okay. I will use my bonus action, the face step, Eladrin face step, and
Okay.
I will face step to like right in front of my pie.
All right.
And when I do it as Autumn, allows me to try to charm two creatures within 10 feet. So I'll try to charm the pie. We have to try to charm the pie, and also Kai.
I hate you.
You're gonna
Okay.
charm the Kai. and
It's
the
only a
pie.
DC 11, so I'm hoping that something happens there.
Okay.
Aw.
Nope, the pie.
Yes,
The pie is charmed.
What do I make? I'm sorry. What do I roll?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh.
Yes. I'm gonna try my pie. Come here, little fella. Come up in my arms. Come on. It's okay.
Yeah, and the pie just.
Oh, I love you so much. I'm looking for a pie, and I'm like, you don't want your pie. You want to wait for Una to eat hers first. Go have a seat, please.
So she walks over and sits like on Una's foot and like wraps her arms around your leg.
Okay, no, dear. No, you want to sit on a chair or on a counter, not on Una. That's disgusting.
She gets up.
I'm gonna
and
take my
is-
pie. Come. No. I love you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's wiggling. Is its little legs wiggling as I'm eating it? Oh, please come on.
That's the most ideal way to eat pie, though.
Its little legs.
Its little legs are still moving, but the pie itself isn't. I would like to say that the legs are attached to a tin, so it's like you're not eating the part of it that's attached to the legs.
I'm a murderer.
That's
throw
dirty.
throw the pan away so I can't see it anymore when I'm done.
I'm dying. Okay. Where's Cord?
Okay.
I mean, Cord, you're fine. You're eating your pie.
I mean, now, has anyone not caught their pie yet?
I haven't. Una hasn't. Yeah.
Can I roll some sort of constitution check to try and finish my pie and then go and get theirs?
Sure, roll me a
You're gonna try to
constitution
eat
saving
our
throw.
yeah.
pie?
I like
It's
pie,
delicious.
okay? I warned you that I like all pies.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't have the best constitution. I mean, it's alright.
You're able to finish your pie, but you don't think you're going to be able to fit another one.
But that won't stop me from trying.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But I feel like we're in a competition, and I feel like I should win. So I'm gonna go get that one over there, and I'll use my 70-foot dash again to go and grab
I
another
feel
pie.
like you're so full you should walk slower.
Okay, whose pie are you going after?
Oh, which one's closest? The key lime or the what was the other pie?
Elderberry.
Mine is still on the counter. Hers jumped off, or
Yeah,
jumped to another counter?
jumped over to another counter, so they're
Okay.
like on two different counters.
Okay. I couldn't
And
tell
both of
which
them are
one
about
was-
the same. About the
Yeah.
same to you.
I
and it's with a
I'm
70-foot dash.
I will
Do
go.
you want to help the person that's charmed, or the person that can still go get their pie?
So one of you can still get your pie. Got it.
That's her. She can still go for hers.
In that case, I'll rush up to.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm so
will-
sorry.
I will
Her.
rush up to Kai's then, because Kai doesn't look like she's going to put up a fight, and I'll just go and grab the pie and.
make me a sleight of hand check. See if this pie is able to be caught.
Oh.
Nope. The pie hops onto your head and does a little dance, and
I
then
will
before it
remember
hops
that.
back off.
What is the damnedest thing?
You agile a pie.
I have to start stabbing people.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I've done this.
Do we
Thank you,
have our
Chad.
weapons, by the way?
Pardon?
Do we have our weapons?
You do have your weapons.
Sweet. Okay, you're about to regret that. Both of you
All
are.
right, Kai, what you want to
I
do?
did nothing.
Not you. Not you. Do I have to break the charm first, or
That's a good question. It doesn't say anything about a save.
Also-
and
Oh, I
Hold on.
think I'll just treat it as other charmed spells where you can.
Yeah, I
do
would
it
say
with-
every round. Sure.
Yeah, do it.
Or until you or your companion, well, for 1 minute, or until you or your companions do any damage to it.
Okay.
so I'm
I
still
would give
trying.
her a chance every round. That's not. Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. So yeah.
No.
No.
DC 11, baby. Yeah.
I mean,
See? Those good rolls are you.
Good
I
rolls
mean,
lasted
you
me so
don't-
long.
you don't want to eat your pie, but you may want to still catch it.
I want it. I see it, and I want it. It's right there.
Lady Una, please, your pie. I don't know how long this is going to last. You're doing a great job, Kai. Just have a seat, and your pie will be ready for you soon.
Oh my goodness.
You can certainly pick the pie up without eating it, my dear.
No, she wanted to sit down.
Fine.
She wanted to wait for Una to. She's polite like that, Mr. Klein.
He would know.
Yeah, look at her. She's very polite.
He met me today.
Always giving.
All right, Una, what you want to do?
Okay, so Cord is right next to me, right?
Yeah.
And there's a pie dancing on his head, right?
Yup.
Okay, so I'm going to recklessly take my fist and smash the pie on top of his head, and I'm going to grab it and eat it.
Why do y'all want me to lose so bad?
There's still a pie. You can still eat my pie.
Okay, make me roll me that attack.
I have a feeling this is going to end very badly. This whole thing. Not the attack.
And because you're recklessly attacking, it's with advantage. So just roll that attack.
That's just strength, right?
Yeah.
So not technically
Yeah,
proficient.
you're just punching him.
Yep, there we go.
Ooh.
And I crit.
Roll that damage, which would be
Oh man.
let me just make it like a D4
Isn't it-
just because.
Isn't it 1 plus strength?
Yeah, but I feel
You can also, like, strength, can't you? No, you did a
No.
strength, never mind. Yeah.
no, I
Never
just
mind.
feel like
Ignore
adding more
me.
damage to it. You're a strong Eladrin.
Yeah, well, it would be okay.
Probably 2d4.
My
then.
my strength is 3, so that'd be 4.
Yeah, it's just like, or we could just double it from there. So that would be 4, then 8 points of damage. So yeah, you smash that pie, and also Cord's head.
Tears are like down Kai's face. She's so upset. Hi.
Oh!
I grab the pie.
There was a little bit of a sickening sound of the leg snapping.
No!
That's what happens when you just smush it.
Sorry.
Ow!
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
the pie is not moving anytime soon. As you pick it up off of Cord's head. Cord, it hurt like hell.
You're damn right it did. Cord just sits on the floor.
So barbaric.
Yeah, and you can eat that pie.
Sorry, Cord.
Oh
I'm
no, it's fine. It's
seeing-
just fine.
seeing Kai kind of crying there. I'm going to go over, and as I take a bite, I'm going to hand her a piece of pie too.
Still like tears lay down her face, and she's like,
It was a bit of a sickening sight just watching this little pie didn't die. But you still gotta eat that pie. Clyde, what are you doing with this frozen pie?
Well, first off, who is anyone else? Are there still pies in play? Is everyone else's pie in play aside from Cords?
No, it's just Kai's pie is being eaten by Una, and Una's pie is running away.
Yeah.
Running around. Yeah.
Okay,
My pie's
all right,
running around.
that's fine then. I'm for this pie. Luckily, I chose lemon meringue, and I know for a fact in real life that you can eat frozen lemon meringue pie. But so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out my dagger and break it up into chunks and just
Just
Culinary-
stab the shit out of that pie.
Culinary science.
It's a bicycle.
I think what he's doing is he's deconstructing the lemon meringue pie, and
Yes, you have to appreciate it piece by piece.
I think
Yeah.
that's a ginger snap base as well. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you just stab it to pieces that you can easily eat right now. That took up your whole turn though. So.
Yeah, probably.
Fine. Do you want to do anything, Vasar? As you watch this gnome just start stabbing his pie.
Okay. I'm kind of confused, or I'm kind of pondering. Lady Una, you didn't get your pie. I thought we were securing your. I hope that counts. So I'm going to, I guess, chase after her pie.
I mean, it was
Doesn't.
entertaining, wasn't it?
It was
What's the
entertaining.
point of this?
It was disgusting and vulgar. You see the little fella? Did you hear the crick? The legs?
I don't think that you quite understand how this game works.
I don't
Come
know.
on, it's Artigan.
That's barbaric. Okay. And I'm going to chase after her pie. Try to.
Okay.
I have been known to be called a barbarian from time to time.
Yeah. So you're able to catch up with the pie. Make me a sleight of hand check too. Try to grab it.
Ooh. Goody. Oh, you.
Nice. Nice.
Pie. Okay. Come
Yeah.
here.
I hope all your rolls are like that, you jerk.
This pie leaps away from you as you lunge out to grab it, and you fall down as you have just missed your trajectory, and you feel the pie just run over you onto your back, pat your back as it runs the opposite direction.
Go ahead,
Does it
everyone
run
else
past
is on
me?
me. Go ahead. Take your turn too, evil pie.
All right, Cord, do you want to do anything, buddy?
Yes, I do. Now, first of all, I missed earlier, but I have gone back and found it. Inwills gave a nat 20 to you, Kienna.
Yay!
Because she totally needed it.
Yep, totally does.
I always need them. What are you talking about?
And then, so is the pie still running around on the floor?
Yeah, you see it jump away from Vasar and then run over him.
Okay. So now I'm not one to go into PvP over a little thing like a bonk on the head, but I think crushing that pie would be a suitable revenge. So I'm gonna go over to one of the counters and I'm gonna literally flip the fucking table onto the pie.
Roll me an athletics check. See if you can flip that fucking counter.
Nail to the ground.
You managed to get like the 2 feet closer to you up, but you're not. You don't feel like you have the leverage quite to do like an actual flip. At this point, if you just kept going, it feels like you would just tip it.
All right, I'm gonna set myself and get ready to try again next round.
Nah.
I'm psyching myself up. Like I'm gonna fucking flip this table. This table's gonna go flying. I'm gonna. I've had to psych myself up to flip a table before.
All right, Kai, you've got part of your pie,
Ooh, there we
and you
go.
are no longer charmed.
I have to wait till next round, don't I, to do anything?
No, I'll allow you to do something.
Yay! Okay, so I want to throw a dagger at the pie running around.
Okay, roll me an attack.
If I can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it. It's
Okay. Yeah, I want to like throw a dagger and like dash at it.
I like I said, it's a pie.
Yeah, my brain's like, it's alive. It has actual AC.
And it's a pie. No, you hit it.
Yeah. Sweet, dash at it and like scoop it up.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Just roll me the damage. Just kind of curious.
Relevant information. Thank you very
and-
much for that subscription, Goran Wolf. He donates a nat 20 to Kai.
Yay!
Yeah. So you just aim and throw your dagger, and it seems, it just hits right into the pie tin, tipping it over, so that it can't move, and you'll see its little legs. In the air.
I'm gonna run up and scoop it.
Yeah.
And start eating it. I'm gonna eat your pie. Since you ate my pie.
Okay.
Not gonna stop you.
Cool. The good question is, does anyone want to do anything else, or are you just happy to let the people who are still eating their pies eat their pies?
Oh, probably. You know what? I'll probably come over and start eating some of my pie. Like,
No, I don't let her. I don't want to let her eat her pie. I want to eat
but
all
I
of
gave
this
you
pie.
some of your pie. Oh
There's
my gosh.
reasoning. There's reasoning why I don't want to share.
I guess.
Because
I'll-
technically you shared, so you didn't eat a whole pie.
Now, don't be rude, Kai. You were so generous before.
I will punch you, sir. Don't make me come up there again.
Whoa. I'm over here. I'm not getting involved in that
As
tip.
she scarfs down the pie, like,
I'm just telling you. It's
food like dripping down her fingers.
Be careful. I think she's getting a bit crusty.
Here, I thought you were sweet and you're giving me all this salt, miss.
We can be friends later.
Okay, so who hadn't quite finished their pie yet? That's actually a good question. I know that'd be Kai. It would be Klein.
Yeah.
probably Una too. So I need a
Technically, Una didn't have any of her pie.
Yeah, technically, but you had some of her pie.
She ate most of my pie and shared some of it with me, and I'm trying to eat all of her pie.
Okay, so if you want to try to get some of your pie, Una, the truth you can do post checks, I suppose.
Do you want to attempt to get your pie?
I mean, she doesn't feel that strongly about it. She's kind of like, it's pie.
Okay. Okay, so
She may have forgotten that this is like a contest.
all right. I want Kai and Klein to both make me Constitution checks just to see who eats theirs faster.
Righto.
Oh,
Cool, Kai.
Yeah, take that.
really?
I love food.
Pie.
I really
She's a
love pie.
halfling.
I sat there for 2 turns, thank you. I did nothing.
Yeah, Kai. There was a pie, and then there was no longer a pie.
I love pie. And she like sets her hands, her dirty, dirty hands of food like on her stomach. She's like,
Slowly eating sad bicycles.
And yeah, and with that music fades out as there's kind of like this a lot of you now kind of notice a lot of yelling, cheering as people seem to be, you picked up some people being like, yeah, go get that.
Stab that pie.
There was definitely a lot of like kerfuffle over cord being hit over the head, but in the way of like, yes, they seem to be into it at this point. Artigan voice booms out again and says, that is time, I believe. That was unconventional, but amusing. All of you will pass on to the next round. However, Cord, I believe, was your name? Yes.
Yes, that's me.
Quite the feat of strength. I must say I'm quite, perhaps not impressed, but a little surprised.
Feat of strength, what?
Now what would be a suitable prize? And he says, awesome. I know. And he snaps his fingers. You look really skeptical. Enjoying this a lot.
I am very skeptical. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. I'm getting a gift from this weird bloke. I don't know who he is.
Okay. You receive
Definitely a double-edged sword.
in your hands appears a cloak.
Aye.
It seems to be fluttering a little bit in the non-existent wind.
I suppose it'd be rude not to.
You now have the cloak of the bat. This is just me giving out random magic items as we do this because this is fun.
Okay, I now have a cloak of the bat. Now I don't know what a cloak of the bat does, but I'm sure I'll learn.
It means you have to go crime fighting at night.
You have to lose
You
your
are
parents
Batman
first,
now.
though.
You have to lose your parents and talk in a very low voice.
Yes.
All right, I can do this and still maintain my original accent.
Looks like a man who needs a belt. Nice.
Mechanically, I'll tell you this, Grat, just so you know. The cloak of the bat, you have advantage on stealth checks, and in an area of dim light or darkness, you can grip the edges of the cloak with both hands and use it to fly at a speed of 40 feet.
Because he needs to go faster.
Hold on. So I've got
No, now he just has aerial.
advantage on stealth checks.
And in areas of dim light or darkness, you have to grip the edges of the cloak, but you can fly.
And that's 40 feet.
Yes.
I really want to watch him fail and just fall on his face.
It's very possible.
You know it's
That's what I
possible.
want. It'll be entertaining. Points.
And
Well, thank you very much, I suppose.
you are no need to thank me, though it is quite appropriate. Now, and he kind of like raises an eyebrow. I do not know how to judge the loser, as Klein, you were last, but Una did not eat her own pie. Kai ate a small bit of her own pie and somebody else's.
Stalemate? Draw?
I ate some of my own pie, so I ate more of my own pie than she did. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
I am certain whatever you judge, my lord, it shall be with the greatest sagacity. And I say, bending once again.
I did catch a pie on my own with no magic.
I caught a pie too with no magic.
I also didn't use any magic.
This
You
is a
already
piece
was.
of magic, my dear fellow. This magic is just incidental to the whole thing, I would think.
Yeah, the pie wanted to come to me. What does that say?
I wonder why.
You always had a way with words, Vasar.
I had a way with pies. Long.
Let's just call this a round of no losers, as you have all provided quite the entertainment. And we'll just see what happens next. And he snaps his fingers once more.
Am I clean now?
No.
Oh, she's got pie like everywhere then.
Okay.
Good point.
Yep.
I was just going to briefly, I'll go over to her and prestidigitate her clean.
Yes.
All right. All of you are now standing at separate podiums.
Oh no.
There is a series of floating illusionary images. Kind of look like blue squares with question marks on them.
I want to cast guidance before we do anything. I want to cast guidance.
Okay, cast guidance.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just going to remain nervous, waiting to see what the rules are.
And you hear Artigan's voice. Which one? While the previous was of a test of skill in terms of physicality, this one will test the mind. Welcome to, as I like to call it, Jeopardy. I'm not playing it for copyright reasons, but
if it's only a few seconds, it's fine.
And he says, well, this one will be just trying to test your intelligence.
What are these things based on? Because I'm not from here.
Oh dear.
I'm totally screwed in this round.
Feywild lure for 500. Feywild lure for 500.
And
Things about daggers.
And he waves his hand. And there are only 3 categories, because the DM is coming up with these on the spot. Like, oh god, I have these. One of them is definitely Feywild history.
Goddamn. I'm sorry.
No, I know I'm being slightly unfair. That's fine. One of them is monster slaying.
I've done a bit of that.
And the other is miscellaneous.
Joke's on us, though. The monster slaying is we have to actually slay the monsters. It's suddenly Cthulhu.
No!
I don't always come back to this.
It's too early for Cthulhu.
I'm already thematic over here, by the way.
There you go.
No, nice. I have this.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a lovely.
See, it's always Cthulhu.
It's always Cthulhu.
Always.
All right. So, and you hear other voice say, Cord, as you were the winner of last time, you may choose first.
I think I'll take the monster slaying one.
Okay, so there's like 5 of them. So yeah, you can just pick. There's no prize. There's no price to them or money worth to them.
As I say,
But you can
I'm English. I've got no idea how this Jeopardy business works.
Yeah.
Basically they're labeled 1 to 5, with 1 being easiest and 5 being the hardest.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick the middle one
Okay.
because I'm far more confident than I should be.
That's a 3.
Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 5.
Are you? Which number are you picking?
Free. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It flips over, and it says, "What is the best way of slaying a werewolf?" At this point,
Are we supposed to just yell it out? Because
I was like, how does this work? Because in Jeopardy, they have like buttons.
there are buttons on your podiums, but at this point, poof, there was suddenly a wolf.
Okay. Well, fortunately, one of the things that does quite well is fire, and I'm gonna attack.
Do we have to? Do we roll initiative, or is he just because?
Oh, it's just him.
Okay, oh, it's just him.
Do I
Okay.
just like get a chance to attack then? Do I?
Yeah, you get a chance to attack. Just go.
Is it 12?
A 12. Yes, actually.
Excellent.
Just hits.
Can you make me? Oh no, hang on.
Right. Dexterity. Nope.
So he is grappled in my hand wraps as they extend from me, almost crouching tiger-esque style, and grab him. I'm gonna pull him in to do a spinning back kick as I do. And with that, I'm going to use Fangs of the Fire to add an additional 7 fire damage and convert all of my damage into fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, you just... You realize that this isn't a full strike werewolf, but like, you just burn it. And it just turns into ash.
Notice that you were saying earlier about me not being any good at fighting. I'm just going to say it. You just took it a werewolf in one move there. That's all I'm saying.
I was just messing with you.
And you hear, correct! And there's a round of applause from everywhere.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit more than the rest of you right now. That was a bit scary.
You did pick it.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it. All right, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. So you and you see you hear a little ding as a point goes to you, Cord. I should be noting this down. All right. So, it says, Cord, you may choose one of the others to go on next.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close my eyes, do a spin, and I'm going to say it is. It's gonna be Klein Varric.
Right. Did I see that he only got 1 point from that?
Ash, you know what? That's actually correct. he would have gotten more points. He got 3 points on that.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for correcting me on that.
That changes my strategy up, man.
Yeah.
All right. I shall go for miscellaneous 3.
I am
Okay.
running back to my podium out of the way.
Hey Scott, can you roll me? Can you just pull up that wild magic table?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, I can. I updated it whilst we were playing. It is now 241.
Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. But that's 143.
143?
Which one are you picking, by the way, Klein?
Oh, okay.
3.
Okay.
The next time the target is under half hit points, they expel an electronic force with a radius of 5 to 10 feet. Everyone in the radius takes 1d6 lightning damage. Target is not harmed.
Interesting.
You don't. Yeah, nothing happens to you, but you feel this like electrical static kind of crawl up your spine.
Ding.
Okay. Is it visible or just like he just? Whoop?
If you looked over quick enough, you would have seen a little bit of a crackle of electricity.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there anything? Is there like a question to answer or anything like that, or is this, or I'm just?
It was just this little lightning symbol.
Fascinating. Huh, this. I feel energized. Rather, it's reminds me of the time I once fought a lightning golem all those years ago. It was near the end of the year, I believe, and the snows were coming down. And I'm just going to start telling a story until someone stops me.
Yeah, you get like a minute or two in, and you hear there's some like whisper around, and Artican just said, "How about you pick someone else to go next before you?"
Oh, indeed. But of course. Let's see. And I sort of look over, and unless Kai is looking at me with a pick me type thing, I'm going to pick someone else.
Kai was like very listening to your story like this the entire time.
Okay.
So she's still like entranced with that. So she's not jumping. She's just still kind of like staring at you like.
Okay.
That.
So, and there's yes. So indeed, we ground the lightning golem, and it was no more. And I choose Lady Una.
I guess I'll take Feywild history for 3.
Okay. It flips over, and it says, "Who is the ruler of the dastardly Winter Court?" You can roll me a history check with advantage. Yep, you know this for sure. This has been, as someone who kind of lived around the Summer Court, you have heard whispers of the Queen of Wind and Darkness. Always spoken with a hushed voice, and always spoken with usually some curses next to it. Nobody likes her, at least here in the Summer Court.
She kind of looks around a little bit. She leans in slightly and she says, "It's the Queen. I'd rather not say her full name."
And the Artigan says, "No, you seem like you know what you mean, and of course we don't want to upset the people." He seems impressed with your etiquette, giving you a slight nod.
Awesome.
Now, who would you choose next?
My companion Vessa.
All right.
Oh, me. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I'll take Feywild history, of course.
Okay. It gets flipped over, and it says,
I'll go for 4. Can I pick number 4?
Yeah, I think 3 was already chosen from Una, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so number 4, it says, who is known as the court jester in the Summer Court?
Oh my. So what do I roll for that?
Yep, history with advantage.
Okay. Well,
unless you want to do Arcana or something else along those lines, but history is probably the best. It is called Feywild history.
It's all negative ones either way. So
You got advantage. with a 17.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, this is Puck of Evergreen is his name. He has a bunch of other titles to his name as well. Stuff with, you know, the trickster, the et cetera, et cetera. There's like at least 7 of these like titles attached.
Quite the trickster as well. So I will, you know, gently bow to the archfey and say that, you know, it is Puck, and you know, may he bid good service to the Summer Court.
Yes, yes, indeed. And he nods towards you. Well, there's only one person left. What would you choose? Small one.
I want to go with miscellaneous 5.
Okay.
The daily double.
How many are there? Scratch.
250? Is that what you said?
241, I believe.
That was close.
241.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
guys in Discord, they've been going crazy with it. It's been
And
great.
we're gonna roll
man.
those. We're gonna roll that twice for number 5.
Oh, so it is a double jeopardy.
So 227. The target gains 1d4 goblin bodyguards who must drink alcohol each day or leave the company.
Nice.
There were suddenly 4 goblins, all dressed in like really like terrible armor. Like it's clearly like ramshackle like trash armor.
And she's never seen a goblin before, so she's like losing her mind. She's just, these are mine.
Oh,
God damn it!
looks like we got goblins in here again.
It's his resurrection right here. He's back. He's back.
He's back. And what's 147?
Target and companion act like Laurel and Hardy.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, this is another fine mess you've got us into.
That's pretty much stuff like the. Yeah, basically one's a sort of bossy, the other one's a sweet
It's the
summer
straight man,
child.
funny man routine.
So essentially what we already are.
Yeah, basically. This is redundant.
Yeah,
Don't change anything.
yeah.
Go 5. I got more points than him.
All right, so that was for 5. Okay. And Artigan at this point, well, that seems to be the end of that round. I should tell you that the round ends at 10 points. Whoever gets there first.
Oh.
Currently, Kai has 5, Rizar has 4, and Cord, Klein, and Una all have 3. All right. So, Kai, who do you want to pass it on to?
I want to give it to the person who shared my pie with me, Princess Una.
Thank you.
And she does like the hand gesture too. She's just like in her direction. She's like, being
Una kind of raises her just one eyebrow. I can't do it, but she kind of raises one eyebrow and looks at you like, "Oh, really? Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll take Feywild history for 5. Why not?"
Okay, yeah. This one, as it, you hear Artican's voice say, "Who is the second heir of the Lord of the Spring Court?"
I don't know.
Yeah, so roll me that history check with advantage because you are an Eladrin who has grown up around here.
Is it you?
No, but it's actually your second cousin twice removed.
Huh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Old Chuck.
Oh, that was cousin Richard. You know, it's a real dick. But
Okay, yeah.
It's a Feywild joke. Nobody ever gets that one.
Yeah, he nods. And you bump up to a total of 8 points now.
yes.
So, question: do I have
Yes.
to go last in this round again because I was last, or like
No,
someone else can pick me
yeah.
in any order? Okay.
It's just it's basically a reset. Yeah.
Just want to throw that out there. I know I haven't made friends, but
Okay. Who do you want to pass it on to, Una?
Going to pass it to my friend again, of course.
Thank you so much. And don't worry, little one. I don't forget that, that you were generous last round. See you over there looking all sad. Well, actually, you're not sad. You have friends hanging out with you now. They don't get a
goblins.
Yeah, they don't get a turn, do they? This is unorthodox.
They can gather points for me. Beware.
They weren't invited.
What are the goblins doing? Are they just kind of like standing, or are they?
One's picking their nose. The other is just like looking around, being like, "What's happening?"
Excellent.
Can I have alcohol for my goblins?
Yeah, a servant just runs over with like a bottle of fine wine.
She bows like she was taught by a client. She's like, "Thank you."
There's wine here? Oh.
Yeah, wow. Boy, we've been asking the wrong questions.
Could you bring one of those over here, please? That would be very kind.
Go.
All right.
I'll take miscellaneous for 4. Miscellaneous 4.
Okay.
No. No.
Just no.
No? Oh, somebody already took 4?
No, I'm just being a jerk.
Oh. I'm sorry. I don't
112?
want to get my hands dirty with creatures.
112.
Just 112.
Oh, I have a question. Can I see over the podium?
Yes, you're on a stool.
Okay.
The shorter ones of you are on a stool.
If I were to crouch, would it not be able to see me, like past this?
Oh yeah, you could definitely crouch and hide yourself from.
Okay.
Target believes cloves are on fire for 2d4 rounds.
All right.
It's like Talladega Nights.
5 rounds. You're gonna. It's a little hot here.
Jeez.
My turn is to the fireman. I give the fireman a turn.
I mean, you do just believe it's your cloves, so I guess you could like try and get rid of them.
Oh,
I didn't sign
It's
up
an
for
option.
this.
I'm just throwing it out there.
that's pretty beautiful, though. Okay, as I wonder, is it just the outer clothes? If I shed a layer, I don't want to get risque here in front of the archway. We feelings later. So, like, if I take off my shawl, is that gonna is the undergarments gonna be on fire now too?
I think the undergarments are safe, but anything that's touching air right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's gotta go. Fine. I'm looking for burns. Any burns? No.
Oh, you're fine.
Well,
just like,
that I didn't get
close
anything
call.
cool. Fine. Well,
that bumps you up to 8 points as well.
yes, I believe I'm going to. I'm not heartless, little halfling. I did what I had to do, but I didn't do it to bring you any strife. So I will turn it back over to Kai.
Yay! I want to do the monster slaying for 5. And as she says that, she ducks behind her podium and pulls out her 2 short swords. She just kind of like sits there.
Like grab the edge of my podium. Guy, don't!
She's just kind of hiding.
Okay. I know what's happening. All of you see this poof again, but instead of like this poof of like, oh no, there's a werewolf, it's a glittery poof, and there's a unicorn.
Oh.
Oh man, this is gonna be so sad. Okay.
And you hear Arlequin's voice bring out, what is the best way to slay a unicorn?
Decapitation. So she, from So since I'm hiding before it spawned, can I have sneak attack damage to this?
Yes, I'll give it to you.
Okay, so I want to use that nat 20.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to jump at it. I want to slice the unicorn's head off.
Okay.
Oh man.
You get to roll sneak attack and damage again as well.
Yeah.
Do I? Okay.
All right, Unicorn, how are you doing? Unicorn's not doing good at all. As you just, again, they seem to be kind of facsimiles, almost. As you just, you were splattered in glittery blood, glittery silvery blood. As this unicorn's head just slides off of its neck.
Why didn't you just say the answer?
You killed your monster?
It was a vicious werewolf!
Where I'm from, unicorns are vicious too. They pierce you with their horns. People die all the time from unicorns.
I look at her like she is a strange creature.
She's like so serious too. Like she's never seen a goblin before, but she's got like some scary ass unicorns from where she's from. She's like,
It
There's
is
this
true. It is
very
true.
enthused applause from around at this ruthless attack.
I think chat might be right, I think.
What?
"Don't call me a
Ryan.
monster."
And with that, that bumps Kai up to 10 points.
So Kai kind of like swings the blood off of her swords, and she shoots them again, and she just kind of like pushes the rest of the glittery blood kind of off of her. She's like, "I might need you to clean me again." Towards Kai.
Like it's like silvery, like glittery blood.
Are you all right? I'm so sorry.
Never better.
Oh. All
These
right.
aren't as fierce as the ones from where I'm from.
Ah,
Those the horns kind of go through like the entire head. They're a little bit scarier.
Yes, so I've so I've heard. Yes, precisely. Well, yeah, certainly. I shall be happy to clean you off as soon as I can get in range.
So she'll kind of skip over to you, and you'll do it. She just kind of
Oh,
skips
yeah.
back to her podium,
Clean her off, just poof, and she's clean.
and she's got the biggest like smile. She's like, "I'm winning."
She's very proud of herself.
Covered in glittery unicorn blood, skipping with a smile on her face. That's scary.
Morbid.
And at this point, you hear Erdogan say, "Well, there are only two of you left. You're both tied for being losers. This is your last chance."
Two?
Cord and Klein,
Yeah.
the two who haven't gone yet,
Oh,
and are both tied at 3 points.
okay. So Kai, it was her turn to pick. So she's like, "Clearly, I'm gonna pick my friends."
Thank you very
Clean.
much.
Thank you, my dear. I
You
look
did
up at
keep
the-
me clean, so.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I look up at the scoreboard. What's left at this point?
One,
four,
yeah, the last 4 is in the monster slaying.
and
Yeah, I
then 1
figured.
through 2, 1 and 2 for each of the other categories.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if
I
this
keep
is
track.
I don't know if this is a tiebreaker or if this is a or if we get to keep going. And
It's a tiebreaker.
okay,
It's that the winner is decided at 10
Okay.
points.
so
You just have to, if you pick
I
the
could-
4, hope you win.
well, that's what I'm saying is if I could choose like one of the two. That's what I was wondering is, well, no, if I choose the 2, he could then pick the 4, presumably.
He'd have to
Uh,
win,
And so yeah, he'd have to win.
which I picked the unicorns.
I just sort of look at everything. I'm like, actually, I'm still a little bit stunned from what I saw Kai do. So I'm like, wants to live forever. Monsters for 4, please.
Okay.
Kai's very proud of you.
There is another poof. And standing there is an extremely attractive young woman. Elven, she seems. Long black hair, dark eyes, ruby red lipstick.
I take my hat off.
Artigan's voice says, "What is the best way to deal with this creature? I think it's more fun if I don't tell you who or what she is."
She's clearly an elf.
The best way to deal with this creature.
And she starts kind of like waltzing up to you.
Be on your toes, little one. Be on your toes.
Is oh, well.
You can make me a history or an arcana or investigation
Okay.
check.
I will. I mean, looks at his scores. They're all the same. So I think I will go with. I guess I'll go with history. Let's try that.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nat 20. You're like, okay, a monster that can do this, guys. Oh shit, it's a succubus. And you know with that, it's like, just reject them outright.
Yeah.
Insult them. Just do not let them get close to you.
Right. Well. I just sort of look up at her, and I very because I think I can do this. I very quietly, using my subtle spell ability, which means I don't have to do the gestures or anything. I'm going to whilst I'm holding my cane, which is the magical. I'm going to cast Friends at her to get advantage on the charisma check I'm about to make.
Okay.
Charisma-based check I'm about to make, and I'll just sort of say to her, "I'm terribly sorry, my dear, but I'm afraid I'm not playing for that team."
Roll me for the relevant persuasion check, or
Yes.
whatever it is.
I'm going to say that's actually true, but so I'll go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay, you get advantage on this.
Sorry, chat's brilliant. Ishman in chat casts just friends on the succubus.
Exactly.
Literally. With the 15, that's enough for her to go.
I'd like to cast Zone of Friendship.
She definitely she kind of looks at first like, "Oh, that's all right, dear," and just poof, backs away. And after this, just Artigan's like, "Oh, that was certainly clever. Well, I believe there is no possible way that dear Cords here could catch up, so..."
I'll take slaying monsters for a 6.
Bonus round.
Final Jeopardy.
So yeah, you interrupt him as he says, "For 6.
Yeah, or a 7 or a 10, whatever the hell you got. Come on, bring it on.
Give me a second.
73 unicorn.
She starts looking up like, strongest monster against a level 3 party.
Oh, you think she's including level 3?
Hardest boss to fight in D&D ever.
Okay, hold on.
How many
Guys,
Tarasques
I
are
think
in
we
the-
already know what we're gonna have.
Hold on.
Flying octopus.
Ah!
monster. Release the Kraken!
There is a poof, a very cold poof. Like it's like followed by ice or snow. There's a young white dragon.
Nice.
And there suddenly cheers. Like, yeah! He opened up the secret Jeopardy!
Yep, I'm totally ready for this. Totally ready. I would like to try and determine a few things about this dragon. Can I give it a once over with my unusual wisdomous looks?
Is it
Okay.
a blue eyes white dragon?
So what are you trying to do exactly here?
I don't know. Figure out anything about it.
Anything about this particular dragon or dragons in general?
This one.
Okay, make me a perception or investigation check.
I want to learn about the red dragon, one we haven't seen yet.
I'll make an investigation just because apparently I'm. Oh shit! Apparently he's intelligent. Okay, whoops.
Apparently.
Forget?
Apparently he's real smart.
I rolled a
With
9.
the good old 9. That's the fucking scary ass young white dragon. I don't think you've ever seen a dragon in the flesh before.
Okay. Well, you know what? It seemed to work last time. I'm not really sure about dragons compared to werewolves, but the whole fire thing worked pretty well. I'm gonna lash out with my hand wraps.
Okay. That hits.
Ooh.
With a 14. I never know which way to rule. Like, I'll rule it in the player's favor because this was a stupid decision on his part.
So on this occasion, I don't pull him to me and do the spinning back kick like I normally do. On this occasion, I pull myself to him and fly in with a nice little knife hand as I go in. There it is.
That hits.
Nice.
That is a 7. And then, of course, I activate my Fangs of the Fire Snake, which I think is my last one. No, I've
No.
got one more left after this. To make all of that fire damage. 14, 21. 21 fire damage. Ha ha! Waiting for it to fade like the weakened werewolf.
It looks really confused and a little pissed off.
Ah, fuck.
So I should ask, do any of you want to do anything to help or hinder?
I'm really entertained right now. I want to see where this goes.
Kaya's drinking with her goblins.
I'm sort of drinking for a moment, and I'm just sort of I look over at Kai drinking. I look over at him, and I'm just
Kaya's
like,
shaking her head like,
I'm watching.
you'll be in last if he wins.
I know, but it's
He won't die. They won't do that here. Completely forgetting what was said like when they first got there.
And the goblins to you, Kai, are like, do you want us to do anything? All right,
Just drink. What does drink?
yeah, drinking.
I love how, as a party, we're facing a white dragon, and 4 of us are like, nah.
Actually, I'm going to
He
feel.
decided to do this round himself.
Yeah.
He asked for this.
Unfortunately, I feeling a slight, having seen myself in possibly in that position, I'm going to feel a slight pang of the slight pang of this unfamiliar guilt feeling again. And I think I'm gonna help. I think I'm going to throw a cloud of daggers at it.
Okay.
And I just say to him, "Duck!" And I will do that, which I must go back to my spell list and cast it out of the thing and see what happens. I am casting at level 2. I am using my level 2, one of my level 2 slots. And
Okay, so roll that.
and I'm doing it at the around the beast's neck, really, or neck and head, yeah.
Okay, so
That's what it
roll
is.
that 44.
44. Gotcha.
For
Okay.
I hand Una a drink.
Thank you. Speaking of which, I'm
Cheers.
actually gonna go grab some water real quick. Cheers.
I need to get more tea too while you're fighting this dragon. Since you made this decision.
You made this decision.
Not the first terrible decision. Not the first terrible decision I've made.
No, yeah, you cast this cloud of daggers and it goes around his neck. That's just like, oh, what's happening? It's a pretty young dragon, obviously, as it's able to fit in this coliseum with you guys comfortably. As it's like, starts kind of thrashing around, unhappy with these daggers.
I guess I'm going to help too, seeing that he's going to help. I don't want to make a big deal about it, though. I'm going to kind of do my verbal and semantic stuff, like, oh, I'm tying my shoe. I don't want people to know that.
That's just, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to win, but he's not going to win at this. Like, this isn't to win, though. This is just to not lose. I don't want him to die, though. I'm going to cast.
Oh, God.
Oh, so you're helping too now?
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to help him this round.
Spiritual weapon just, it goes flying from nowhere. You were able to keep it hidden, but it almost gets into Artigan's little, curtained booth. Almost gets there before a guard snatch it, manages to deflect it out of the way.
Okay. What I wanted it to appear, it just appears and it's static. I wanted it to appear already by the dragon, so nobody saw that it's coming from me. It just appears right behind.
It just appears. Okay, so yeah, it just appears, and does the most half-hearted
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Tiny sword.
What does the spiritual weapon look like?
Just a tiny sword.
Yeah, it's just a. I guess because you were cough muttering the spell, it didn't quite.
Yeah. I miscalculated. I thought it was going to be bigger than that.
Kai's seeing them struggle a little bit
Just a little
to get this beast down. She's gonna kind of sigh and. Are you shaking your head?
No. Carry on.
Do you not want help?
No, I wasn't shaking your head at that. I promise. I wasn't shaking my head at that. No.
So Kai, she kind of stretches and she's like, I guess I'll handle this. And she stands up and she directs her goblins to attack as well.
Hey, miss!
And I want
I
to get my.
fight the goblin!
Let me at him! So she takes out her 2 short swords, and I want to run up to the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tales of the goblins versus the dragons.
Yeah. I'm trying to help you.
The last time on this channel that happened, it didn't end up so well for the goblins.
Well,
I was playing said
It
goblin.
usually doesn't, though. They're goblins.
Yeah, although it may have been skewed because Scrat was playing that goblin. So.
hey, she doesn't know the strength of goblins. She does, they're powerful beasts in her mind because she's small.
Yeah,
Just
okay,
because you're small doesn't mean you can't kick something's butt.
The 19 does hit.
Okay, so did I even include sneak attack since it was
Yes,
distracted with
because
all the other things?
There's so many people up close.
Okay, and then bonus action to hit it with her other sword.
Okay.
If the 13 hits, that's if the 13 hits. I didn't even
Our
like look
13
at it.
does
I just,
not hit.
Okay, I just kind of like assumed. I was like, we're not fighting pies
Yeah,
anymore.
sorry, I had too many windows open. I was like, shit, where's my window?
So
The dragon
ignore
has
that.
a slightly higher AC than a pie.
Yeah.
Only a little bit.
Just tiny bit. So yeah, you swing and you managed to carve into this dragon the first time. The second time, not so much.
Okay. I tried.
The
my
goblins are
goblins-
gonna attack.
Yeah.
All right, goblins. Nope. Yes. And yes.
Yeah,
Holy
I'm
shit.
helping.
Go these goblins.
Go goblins. You get extra drinks if you hit attacks.
Yeah, so they're gonna.
Suddenly inspiration.
Goblins do okay. And they're, yeah.
my army of tiny people.
As they go and just start stabbing. It's really hard for them, so they're like getting at like the feet because they can't reach anything higher.
I mean, it's kind of where I'm stabbing too, though. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. In between the toes, that's the weak spot.
He's definitely like, this dragon's definitely not happy about any of this. Okay. Cord, what you doing? Unless Una wants to help somehow.
It's
Well, I see all these people starting to fight the dragon, and I guess I'll fight the dragon.
You saw Vistar kind of do that. You know him long enough when he's trying to hide that he's doing a
Yeah.
spell.
Come
So,
on,
like,
all the
he-
cool people are
She
doing it.
kinda-
I don't even have bootlaces. I'm just,
He leaned over and like pretend high shoes as he coughed the spell out.
She kind of looks at him. She's still kind of bent over. She kind of pats him on the back. Says, "All right, buddy, let's go."
don't judge
She'll
me.
Go ahead and rage and run up and hit him with her long sword.
Okay. Nope.
No, she
Looks
won't.
like we got a new
She
friend.
hits it and it just bounces right off the armor. Man, that was hard.
What level is this?
Kind of hurt.
This it's a CR6 only, guys.
Well, it's not
Young
my
White
fault
Dragon.
I rolled a 4, okay?
Young
I
White
will-
Dragon, guys. Young White Dragon.
We're fine. This is fine.
Which,
Fine.
funny enough, it is the Young White Dragon's turn.
oh,
Oh.
there it is. There it is.
Oh. No, he doesn't get a turn. He's
Oh,
too
you
big
wish.
to fight in here.
All of you make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that's not good.
Does it have to be Constitution?
Yes.
Hey!
Do I have to make it
Oh.
over here?
Oh.
Except
Oh,
for
man.
except for rest. Yeah. Which of you is a 30-foot cone?
Oh, 70-foot cone?
No, 30-foot cone.
Stupid nat
Oh.
20, get out of here.
I don't know.
I'm still back at my podium if that helps.
Yeah, so actually, if it's on incline, you're fine. You're far enough away. It's just the other three. So, I mean, you two would have saved anyways, but
I would have, but I didn't.
I mean, it's a young white dragon, but again, it's still a weakened facsimile. It's not a, but even a weakened facsimile, it's fucking strong. So it's not going to do a full 10d8. It's only going to do 5d8, which is a 29. So
That's all of my health.
Yeah, even
So-
halved. The chord's down.
like
I got
down,
6 hit
down.
points.
No, only minus like. Is it halved on a 17?
Yes.
He's only like 4 below.
Okay, so he hit 0.
Yeah.
So he's just.
That hurt.
That hurt a lot.
How you doing, Kai?
I hit 0.
Okay.
That's all of my HP.
The hell?
There's a breath of ice cold that just washes over the 3 of them that are up close and personal. Oh, and the goblins. Goblins are not going to do good.
This is what I get for helping you.
Right?
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so 3 of them just straight up die. The last one, though, manages to hold on.
My goblin BBs.
One goblin holds on. The other just like freeze and crack.
You get all the alcohol.
At this point, Anakin's like, oh, right. Well, the contestant is down, and he just snaps his fingers, and the white dragon disappears.
Well,
I'm going to run down and check on Kai. I have no medical skills, but I'm going to see if there's anything I can do.
You can roll a medicine check to see if you can stabilize her.
Okay. Medicine.
I'm gonna just walk close
no
enough and be
bonus.
leery, and like cast healing word on Una.
I love how much my chat have just cast me to the wolves.
That really-
Una you gain three whole hit points.
What is even this?
There's a gift? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put gifts and stuff.
What?
How
I
did you
didn't
get
know
that in
this.
there?
I had no idea you could do this. We're learning new science today.
I need this. Hold on. You need
Wait.
to tell me how to do this.
We need to have a roll 20 lesson after this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is so good. Okay, yeah, so Klein, you managed to stabilize.
Oh my
Hi.
gosh.
This has
That's
made me
so
want to learn magic
Oh.
now.
Ah,
Like this makes me want to use
Access
spells.
to all of my
I'm
druids.
just taking off my scarf and I'm wrapping it around. We're trying to warm
Okay,
her up.
so you're trying to stabilize her.
Yeah, she's stabilized,
Okay.
so she doesn't have to make any death saving throws, but she's still unconscious.
I'll look up at the
Eh.
archfey. And are you going to help us get them up so we can keep playing the game? Huh? Fun?
Make a persuasion check.
Please? I don't
It's
want
a
to waste
shame
it.
that I'm down. I'm quite persuasive.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I mean, that's not bad.
That's
You
not
said-
bad.
please. Pretty please.
Well, I suppose it would not be so much fun if there were fewer contestants for the next round. And she says, and he gestures towards the unicorn body.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Unicorn blood tends to have healing properties for you mortals.
Oh, really?
I did bathe myself
Hey,
in it
Klein.
essentially.
Klein, can you scoop up a bucket of that unicorn blood and give about a pint of it over to Kai? I'll help cord it.
Yes. And I immediately, because I've been sort of thus far cradling her, saying, "I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I'm so sorry." And I get up and I run over and start gathering up. I empty out my wineskin, which is like seriously out of character for me. And I gather the unicorn blood and bring it over.
It's a bit of a grisly process. You have like unicorn blood on your hands.
Yeah,
You're being-
I don't care. I'm just
Yeah.
at this point. I'm just like trying to gather it up because I don't have a bucket, but I have like I think that if they gave me a chalice, I fill to drink the wine with. I fill that too, and I like to sort of just quickly as I can bring it back over to her, and try to and I'm.
Hey, Una?
How do you apply it? Do you just apply it to the wounds?
No, dump it all over the face and in the mouth.
Right. I go ahead and I hold the chalice to her unicorn blood to her lips. And,
Yeah, it shrinks. Yeah. Kai, you wake up. It tastes like if glitter could have a taste.
So suffering.
Glitter and rainbow.
Oh. I feel like
You all right?
my experience with glitter is definitely different than yours. So,
It is
Yeah, I'll just say glitter and rainbows.
glitter, okay, so suffering and happiness if they had a baby.
So
Yeah.
sherbet.
Aw.
But Kai,
That's
you
what it
all
tastes
right?
like.
She wakes up and she's confused. And she
It brings you up to half your hit points.
half. Okay, I'll do the math in a second then. And she's kind of confused. She looks at you and she's like, Thank you. And immediately she turns she's like, this is the last time that I ever help you in your dragon fighting. Do you understand?
Cord, you're shouting to an unconscious Cord.
Oh.
Well, I'm over top of
it would have been like without even realizing.
Yeah.
She just her brain was like, yell at him now.
He's covered in frost.
Kai, I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I should never have brought you with me.
You technically didn't force me here. The magic kind of took me here.
I'd have to tell you.
I'm gonna kick him lays down real quick before we like wake him up, okay? And she'll walk over there and kind of like with her tiny little feet, just. We should probably get him some unicorn blood too, by the way.
Yes, I'm already on him. I told Una to go because she's already up, so go take care of. I run over with a little bit of blood, and I'm gonna draw a phallus on his forehead and a smiley face on his cheek, and then dump some of the unicorn blood in his mouth.
Kai approves.
So does Una.
Kai, I'm so sorry. I've been lying to you. I'm sorry. I should never have brought you with me. I'm not a great adventurer. I just know a few tricks. All right. I never meant for anything like this to happen. I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We've survived this long. We can keep going, and we'll make you a great adventurer, so that your stories can be true. And she's got the biggest smile on her face, and she's just very anime of her.
Shakes.
Captain Positivity.
Just sort of shakes his head, and he hugs you.
Cute.
She hugs back.
Cord, you wake up. You have half your hit points.
I need a math.
And you don't notice, but everyone else notices this silvery drawing of a phallus.
Wake up, child. You just had 3 people killed. Wake up. Time for school.
Time for school.
I'm gonna get a distance.
Seeing the effects of the unicorn blood, Una's gonna try to collect some if there's any left to see if she can get some hit points back too.
Yeah, you're able to collect unicorn
that
blood.
hurts.
I feel like I've been hit by a train.
Can I collect some for future use?
Yes.
Okay, so she wants to get like one of her little pouches and kind of fill it up with the unicorn blood, kind of ties it back to her belt. If we don't need it, I can always sell it.
Good. That's a very good idea, actually. I think I know a few people you could probably palm it off on if you so desire.
All right. And at this point, again, just says, how touching. Truly, truly. But this is still a competition, you see. Kai was the winner. And I believe we can all agree that dear Cord here was not a winner.
I am going to try and persuade you differently, sir. Who was the most entertaining?
Me!
I can roll. Can I roll a perception? Can I persuasion? Can I try and persuade him?
I'm gonna tell you up front, it's gonna be real fucking hard.
Can I assist him with persuasion? Like, can I try to convince why he should continue?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
how do you wish to? I want to hear what your argument is, both of you.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to assist you first?
Well, my argument is that having people killed and all the big white dragon and everything and finding the secret jeopardy, that's far more entertaining than just killing a unicorn.
I got the most points. I won the actual game. So you failed your challenge.
No,
but anyway, I think, and she's raising her hand, trying to like get attention to this tiny.
Me too. I'm appealing to your fey nature. She followed the rules.
So I'm gonna vouch for him, but if you so choose to not have him continue, I'm totally okay with that because he's kind of a dick. But I think that he should continue because he is very entertaining. He did make it a very well entertaining challenge for everybody. The crowd seemed to like it. Did you not? And she kind of like turns to the crowd, like arms out, like, yeah.
Oh, you're not entertained.
You're not entertained.
Yep.
And She's trying to like boast like that the crowd may want him to continue, kind of.
Kai is now hype man.
Hype man.
Okay, so both of you roll me persuasion checks.
Okay.
Oh god.
I have a +7 to persuasion, so I wanted to help you.
Okay.
Dang. That's a lot of persuasion.
I rolled really well, guys.
There seems to be this murmuring around everyone, and Artigan seems to be kind of like looking around.
Sword. She's trying to like get like chanting started. Sword.
Oh yeah, chanting has started.
Yeah.
As you are very good at rousing the crowd. And he says, fine. However, I will present it to you, Kai, as to what the final trial is for this round as a redemption for dear court here.
Oh no.
As you are the winner, I suppose I shall give this to you as your prize.
I'm trying to like look what I'm good at to see what would give you.
You get to choose what court has to do or face, or answer a question about.
Oh, okay.
That's what this is.
Okay.
For this round, and then
To see if he continues or not?
well, to see if he gets any points as redemption points,
Okay.
essentially.
Can I make him do a miscellaneous
Of course.
to be tied and to continue with us?
I will give that to you, dear Kai. Let's roll that.
Thank you. And she'll like bow, like but like even more dramatic this time. She's like trying to be as adorable as she can be.
Like, my God, she's better at this than I ever was.
151. What is that? Scrat?
I love Kai. I love her so much, man.
I think I do too.
I need to practice this for a second, but target gets the Christopher Walken syndrome. Speak pattern are now punctuated.
So you have to talk like Christopher Walken in your accent in a deep voice. Is that not correct?
If he's using the cloak, yes.
You have to use the walk-in comma.
So I guess it's sort of something like this. This is gonna be a difficult one, you know.
Celtic bat walk-in.
I'm not sure how canon this is.
He looks like he's pooping. Does somebody help him? Didn't he get enough hit points?
My face hurts.
Why don't we get on to the next trial, you know?
Do you need more cowbell?
Yes. More cowbell, please.
Oh my god.
This is the best game ever. Oh my god.
Okay. Artigan is cackling. Like, in a very dignified manner. But he is laughing.
I mean, you know, there's no need for the cackling. You know what I'm saying? We can get on to the next trial without
Forget about it.
forget about it.
Someone please clip this. Please clip this and post it on Twitter, please.
My stomach hurts now too. Oh my god.
I don't even know how we got out here.
What's the next challenge?
I say this Artigan kind of, oh, God, you certainly chose well, dear Kai. Now, for the final challenge. And he snaps his fingers. It is almost as if the Colosseum seems to fade into darkness in a sense. It's almost as if it's just you, 5, and Artigan are the only things that are illuminated. And says, well, this has been quite entertaining. But let's get a little personal, shall we?
Intervention, I can tell.
He says, this is a game that I will be participating in as well.
Ooh.
And she says, we call it, I suppose you could say, never have I ever. First person to make me drop out is the winner.
Can you explain the rules?
Well, we all start off with essentially 5 lives. We go around, somebody says something they have never done. Anybody who has done such a thing goes down 1 life.
So hang on a minute. Am I supposed to be doing things that I have done or I haven't done?
That you
Never
haven't
have I
done.
ever. And then you say something you haven't done. Is that correct?
Very correct, dear Kai.
But it's got to be something that everyone else also hasn't done.
That's done.
No,
You want to get something that other people have done, but you haven't to knock them out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
like I said, the ultimate winner is the one who knocks me out.
Do I go first?
Indeed you do, dear Kai.
Yay! Never have I ever hosted a game show.
He puts down a finger. Kai, you may choose who's to go next.
Vassar, you can go next.
Oh, let's see. Okay. Never have I ever lived in the 9 hells. You're dirty. You are dirty, dirty archfey. Okay. Korrid, Dragon Slayer.
Slayer.
Go ahead. He's doing this with the things on his.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I have never been able to remember where the hell I am at any given moment.
I think everyone looks at you with concern. All right.
You might need some help. I think we need to visit that intervention thing that Vassar was talking about.
Well, I appreciate what you're saying, but it's a matter of I ended up in all these weird Feywild places. It's hard for me.
I can't.
I can't tell if it's because it's a good accent or a bad accent. This is my first walk-in.
It's
very meh.
considering it's this plus the Irish,
Yeah,
Plus-
it is.
the lower voice.
Everyone's first walk-in is awkward. It's okay.
All right, who's next then?
Yeah, I'll pick. I'll pick. Klein. I'll pick Klein.
Is he from Jersey? Is that where Andrew Watkins from? I have to know now.
Google.
Never have I ever. No, wait, I just did that. Never have I ever
He's from New York.
entered a place of worship sober.
Now I've got another question about. The rules. If you can't remember if you've ever been to a place sober, do you put your hand down or not?
I think you're safe.
So we've never gone to work sober or never
Now enter the place of worship sober.
worship. Okay. Yeah,
And if you have, you put a finger down. All right. Who's next?
Una's the one who hasn't gone this round. Or unless Archfey gets a turn as well.
He does get a turn, but
Okay, so you can pick one of the two, I suppose, then.
Una, dear, go ahead. Just get the Archfey to put their finger down.
Well, Klein has to pick, doesn't he?
All right.
Klein has to pick.
Oh, indeed. Well, I shall. Seems the only right to pass to Lady Una.
Thank you. Never have I ever left the Feywild.
But if I'm not from here originally,
Yeah.
Never have I ever been anywhere other than the Feywild.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that I've been other places.
Most certainly have, my dear Cord. Artigan puts down a finger.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's my turn, then.
Indeed.
Never have I ever been on the brink of death.
That just happened to me, didn't it?
Oh, I see what you did there.
I've pretended to be. I've never actually made it to the brink.
Ah, very well. Kai?
She ponders. Never have I ever. Been taller than 4 feet.
Ah.
Oh, has anybody got a tape measure?
You're taller than 4 feet, I can assure you.
I'm a dwarf.
Oh, are you?
Oh.
He is a dwarf.
Did you not decide how tall you were?
I don't usually roll that. Hang on, I'll check.
I typically just see what an average is and then decide from there, but...
Yeah, no, I didn't fill out sheet 2. I put an age down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can change it to make sure that you do put a finger down if you'd like.
Hang on, it's okay.
You on a roll? It's good.
It's
Because
like...
I know how tall I am, I just didn't know how tall Klein was, so that's why I was giving you a safety measure.
Like 3'2".
I almost said 3 foot as well, so that would have been bad for you.
Thank you.
Because I'm 2'9", so 4 feet seems like a...
dwarves stand between 4 and 5 feet, so I guess I'm taller than 4 feet.
Okay.
Yes.
How many fingers did I have up?
You had 3. You're now at 2.
All right.
We're bunny pals.
Can I deceive him into thinking I'm holding 2?
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Baby shark.
Snake eyes, motherfucker!
This is good.
You should. He's cheating.
Telling
Now listen, okay? I'm telling you that I'm not cheating. I'm just confused.
enough. Look at him.
I will not tolerate cheating. This is my game to win.
Okay. I'm just saying, you're awfully competitive.
Yes.
Yes.
I like to win. And she gets like super serious.
And at this point, he realizing that he's only at 1, goes, I will interject with my turn then.
No, I get to pick.
All right, Kai.
Klein.
Right.
See, He definitely like kind of looks a little affronted.
Those are the rules, I fear. Well,
You did set the rules, and you also have to follow the rules. You wanted to play.
I fear it was only fair, my lord.
I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna let you take your turn.
I think that I can
Just
very
glaring at
safely,
you.
I can very safely here say that never have I ever caused anyone to be transported to the Feywild.
It appears we have a winner then. Well, that was, and at this point, you now, as if a curtain had been lifted, hear the cheers and shouting of the crowd. Huh. Clever, clever, clever. Very well. I suppose this is the end of our game show, but that means that you have one last prize. You may choose what prize you would like, Klein. Anything you say.
I technically didn't get a prize for winning last round.
For the prize, I should like all 5 of us, I say very carefully, pointing to all 5 of the player characters, including myself, be transported back home.
Our own homes.
Our own homes. Back to where we'll say, if that's too much of a thing to ask, I should simply say back to where we were before we were transported to the Feywild.
Oh, for the love of God.
Of course. Clever, clever, clever. Well, I must applaud all of you for being quite the entertainment. If you ever wish to visit my court again, you're all more than welcome.
Most gracious, my lord. And again, out of habit.
And with the sound of applause and people, you see around people kind of, standing ovation. The music once again plays as there is suddenly, you are in the Colosseum, and then you are not. As you all wake up, where you last were. Hard to tell whether this was a dream or not, but you do have your vials of unicorn blood. And you feel a little worse for wear. But you played the game, and you won. And that is where we're going to leave this adventure today.
I loved that so much.
That was great. Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Brilliant.
All right.
I'm
Scott,
still.
I hand it back over to you.
I'm still recovering from the trying to walk and. Oh, hang on! It's dark at the end, right? I'm gonna use my bat thing to fly away. Christopher Walken, Christopher flying.
Puns for days.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that was something else. I wasn't sure what to expect, and you delivered. Okay, now I need to drop the New York pickups. Okay, so why don't we go round? We went clockwise last time, so this time we'll go anti-clockwise, and we'll start with Jim, also known as Otherdoc. And what we'll do is this is a chance to tell us what you do online, where we can see you, or follow you, or all the rest of the things. And tell us what your favorite part of the one shot was. And for all of you, my chat is open to posting links and stuff, so feel free to.
Yes, I am Jim Ryan. I am the host, or one of the hosts, I should say, of the podcast, The Cyphercast, which is available at cyphercast.net. I I sometimes host that with, but I produce it with my friends Danny and Andrew. And that's all about the stuff coming out of Monty Cook Games. I also do a regular sort of introspective geek podcast at my website, which is jimyesthatjim.com, which you can go and check out. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am at Otherdoc. That is OTHERDOC. And also Otherdoc on Twitch. We'll see if we begin doing things there soon. Thanks very much. And this was glorious. I think my favorite part of this whole thing was the bat walking. I think that it just kept getting better and better. It was the gift that kept on giving.
It really was.
Fantastic. I don't know how to feel about this. So, next we have the great Haley.
Hi guys, it's me, the Great Haley. I had so much fun. Oh my god. But I am the Great Haley on all social media platforms, so Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, yada yada yada, pretty much everything. I tried to keep on brand with everything, so claim everything that I possibly could, so that no one else could pretend to be me. I stream Monday through Friday. We're going through like a schedule change right now, so it's sometimes 3 p.m. Central, sometimes it's 6 p.m., sometimes it's 8 p.m. So the best way to like figure out when I'm going live is Twitter, or you can also find my Discord, which is also on the Twitter. If you wanted to join that, that's a good way to keep up with everything. Yeah, favorite part. I just like playing Kai, and I like playing with all of y'all. It was just so much fun. The different dynamics and relationships that Kai had with each one of you was just so much fun.
That was awesome. I'll admit, you brought me to tears at one point. It was great.
I love that you're like, I'm so sorry. Stop crying. Oh. And chat's reaction to me using that nat 20 to kill the unicorn was glorious. Because I wasn't prepared for the unicorn. I was like, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be in stealth mode, and I'm going to crying baby in the background. I'm going to get it, and it won't see it coming. You know, I was trying to be smart, and then you're like, unicorn. I was like, oh no.
The unicorn didn't see it coming.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but it was so much fun.
That was a beautiful little twist as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to play. I want to be back for more, and you did such a great job with everything. It was utter chaos, but I loved it so very, very much.
And next around the clock, we have Eres Sivad.
Sure.
I tried so hard! So hard!
I'm Eris Savad. You can find me on twitter.com/ErisSavad. I don't really use any other social medias, though I have a couple. I don't use them. But I make dice trays and stuff, and I play a lot of D&D. You can actually catch me on the Greyhawk channel on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. playing in an awesome cast for the Valley of Soot and Skull. Right now we're fighting a red dragon. Dragons, man. Dragons. But yeah, you can find me at all the places. So
awesome sauce, thank you. I've been posting all your links in chat as we go, so well, not all of them, but like Twitch and Twitter. And last but most certainly not least, the Stalwart Geek, the Stalwart Initiative, Kyle.
Hi. Yeah, I had a great time as always. I've been able to get in on every setting here and see the beautiful chaos, and hoping to try to get in Dark Sun if possible. But yeah, had an absolutely wonderful time, and my favorite part was just the slightly off macabre humor of it. You know, eating a little pie guy, you know, just it brought me to tears. And the unicorn massacre, it was just it was funny, it was great, it was very, you know, everything was very intuitive, and it wasn't all like, all right, you know, you beat the thing and something good happens and then you move on and beat another thing. So yeah, KiennaS humor, and yeah, the Irish walking, it was definitely screwed me up. And yeah, as far as where I'm at, I run a campaign on 10:30 Tuesdays, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, on AM on Tuesdays, and I'm here on Scrat's channel when I can, and whoever else. I just play whenever somebody asks me to play. So.
Yeah, we can definitely get you in Dark Sun. I think there's a couple of spaces left at the end of August.
There should be.
You'd be surprised, Kienna. It's been filling up quick.
I really want to do like a game show, like
Campaign?
Campaign. I don't know why my brain just like couldn't form that word. My brain kept saying session, but that's not correct either.
I'm honestly, I've done a game show-esque kind of thing, where for Tales from the Twisted Tower over on Encounter Roleplay, which is where I kind of just took and just went Feywild with it. So,
because I really like
Survivor
like thing with it.
I really like the format. I may do it as like a kind of meat grinder kind of thing.
I would love that.
I did at one point roll a new character. I went and imported a new character. I don't know if you saw that, but like...
No, I didn't see.
I was like panicking. I was like, okay, I'm going to go get Skylar. She might need to come in here.
Yeah, we might...
I forgot to tell my favorite moment was actually hitting you on the head.
That was amazing. That was so good.
Yeah,
the little crack of pie legs.
I think mine was probably when I had the I've forgotten the fancy word that you guys for it. When I had the dick drawn on me.
Yeah. Phallus is that what you said earlier?
That's the one. Yeah.
Chunky. About it.
Sorry.
So good. I guess it's my turn?
Yeah, 100% your turn.
That was fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. I think my favorite part was getting chat into it. I love incorporating chat and their antics into these type of games, and them suggesting stuff was what really got this ball rolling. So having them and having you guys just roll with the crazy bullshit that I just saw like pie eating contest chase. I'm like, okay, we're chasing pies around now. So I love how you guys just kind of went with it and went with the flow, which is kind of the key for these kind of shenanigans Feywild games. But yeah, I think that was kind of my whole favorite thing about this whole game. But yeah, I am KiennaS over on Twitter and Twitch. I am all over the internet. Best way to catch up with me is over on Twitter, where I post about everywhere that I am, because I do a lot of things. But let me run over all the things I do. I'm on a podcast called Lady Slaying Dragons, which is me, two cool ladies, having a roundtable discussion about tabletop gaming, which releases new episodes every Sunday. I'm putting all the links in chat, so please check us out. I am on Encounter Roleplay on Mondays playing Call of Cthulhu. I am over on WebDM on Tuesdays playing Starwood Bound, which is a Spelljammer 5e campaign. I am over on Grimjack's channel on Saturdays doing some Pulp Cthulhu during the day. And in the evening, this upcoming Saturday, the premiere of a brand new Dungeon World campaign where I play the bardiest bard that have ever barded. So that's going to be really fun. And tonight, literally in about 15 minutes, I am on the Little Red Dot Fate of Cthulhu beta test K&N Yellow game. It's a two-part series. I play one half of a really sad sister duo, so that's going to be really fun. So please check us out over there. And of course, you can find me every Wednesday here DMing this game. One Shot Wonders is my passion project, my project at heart. It's my favorite thing to do because I get to play awesome games with super cool people with a new setting every month. So yes, as Scratch said, we have Dark Sun coming up in August. I will be announcing what is happening in September. We might have some time changes. We definitely have a setting change. So keep up with us on social to figure out what's happening there. But please come in. I would love to play with any of you guys again, or any of you in chat. Do some Dark Sun post-apocalypse fun stuff. But yeah, again, One Shot Wonders cannot be as wonderful as it is without my lovely cast, with the chat, and of course without Scrat hosting us. So thank you so much, everyone, and I cannot wait for next week.
Yeah, when it comes to Dark Sun, I think there's either 1 or 2 days left. There's one right at the end, and one in the middle, which I've kept clear because I might be going on a work trip. But if it's not clear, there's 8 spaces. If it is clear, there's 4. No, other way around. If it's not clear, there's 4 spaces. If it is clear, there's 8. So yeah, As for me, you guys, let's post my links. First of all, these are my social links. If you're not already part of the Discord, get in there. It's a really fun family feel academy set now Discord where people are inclusive, friendly, safe to talk to. I've learned on them a couple times as well. It's really nice. And they'll help you learn D&D if you want to learn. They won't preach to you if you don't want it. So yeah, it's good. Twitter, if you want to get into this little diary and be in the game, get me on Twitter. Send me a DM, pop me a follow, I'll get you in a game. Easy claps. And YouTube is where you can catch up on all of these. I'm currently catching up with the 24-hour stream. I nailed it this time. I did it in a certain way that I've got all the 24-hour videos. So this time, after the Academy, we will actually have recordings on YouTube of what happened. So they are going up. In fact, they'll be done tonight. Patreon. I have a Patreon. It's going very well. I think I'm about $70 off my next goal. No, I'm not. Because today Potato Hollow pledged £10 to Patreon, so I'm now $60 off of my next goal. So thank you very much for that. Thank you very much to all of you Patreons. You're very much appreciated. And me and Kienna are working on some background stuff to give some more content for you patrons. And anyone can be a patron from $1 upwards.
Yeah. So if you're into seeing what goes on behind the scenes, some more one-on-one stuff, definitely check it out.
I also have merchandise. There's my Redbubble site where you can get these Scratticus t-shirt, which I'm currently not wearing, but I'm going to try and buy more so I'm wearing them more often. You can also get things like sketch pads and booklets and stuff. And we're currently doing a giveaway on these. That's what the link is at the top though. We've got a giveaway giving away, I think, a sketch pad, some badges, a t-shirt, all that good stuff. So check that out. And higher levels to Patreons will get exclusive merch, which is not available on the website. The golden crest on a black setting. $25 as a t-shirt, $50 as a hoodie. So yeah, that's that. We are going to... Oh, schedule. I always forget to do this. I will do my schedule because I have one. Today is Wednesday, which means tomorrow I'll be on the Larkspur sequence on Encounter Roleplay at 1 PM EST. On Friday, we'll be doing another one-shot here. I've not decided yet. I might do another Time Bomb style one if any of you are around for that. I might do the bombing mission style one again. That was a lot of fun. On Saturday, I'm taking a day off. Alice's brother is here, so we're going to go and have a cool day hanging with him. And on Sunday, in the evening here, I'll be doing another 2 one-shots. I think one at noon and one at 4 PM EST. And then Monday is... Monday is the start of our new City of Mist campaign, which I still need to write. It starts at 8 PM on the 16th EST. So that's worth checking out as well.
And I'm in it.
And Kienna is in it. As is Tool School, as is Alice, as is Zippy Zippo, and Grant Ellis. So it's an amazing cast. It's going to be proper awesome. And then Tuesdays, Wizards and Wardrobes, where you can find out how the guys recover from me going all Negan on them yesterday. That's everything. I think we'll follow Kienna over to Little Red Dot's channel. Because she's already live and setting up. So, yeah, that seems sensible to me. So, we're going to head in there. When we arrive, guys, I can't see many people hanging out in chat at the minute. So, let's fill it with hype and get chatting in there and give Chelsea some love because she's an amazing role player and she deserves it. Thank you guys, all players. In fact, yeah, you guys had a really nice dynamic tonight. All 4 of you guys working with me and together. We all really bounced off each other well and I really enjoyed it. So, thank you all so much. And,
Thank you.
That was so much fun. That was great.
Yeah.
as always,
Absolutely.
This.
keep
It's
evoking
fantastic.
emotions. See you guys next time. Bye.